Hi everyone, this is Paint Space and we're back for the first post in 2019, and today I'm going to compare watercolor pans and tubes. I did quite a bit of research and there were a lot of contradictions, and some said that pans have more vibrancy, some that tubes have more vibrancy, some said that they're exactly the same, etc, etc. So I decided to do a little experiment. I got 4 colors in pans and tubes: red, blue, yellow and green. They're all Winsor and Newton. But actually I couldn't find the exact same colors in yellow and green. I have the artist quality in red and blue, but the yellow and green pans are student quality. So in this video I will show you two things. I'm testing vibrancy, so I will do a simple wash and then I'll test opacity by adding an extra layer of different color on top of the wash. I'm preparing my paints, adding a little bit of water, and I've noticed that some pans are easier to get wet enough to use, like blue is fine immediately, but you can see that with a green pan I just keep adding water again and again until it's like good enough to use. And obviously it shouldn't be too much water, but it needs to be wet enough. And starting with the plain washes, I can immediately see the difference between the yellows and greens, but the professional paint is so much more vibrant that I actually added a few more layers on the yellow and green. The red and blue look absolutely like they just look the same to me, really. To test opacity, I'm using Winsor blue to start with over the warm colors, so the yellow and red, and that's the highest quality, this blue, so there should be no difference between pans and tubes. And I'm adding Winsor red on the cool colors, and again that's professional quality for both. And it's very surprising that with the tubes I can't see the difference immediately. I didn't expect that. The red and blue are really visible for the tubes, but it's really faded on the pans. I also tested the green and yellow, which are of lower quality. You can see with the green that I added so many layers and I kept patting and patting, and it just doesn't look great. I can barely see the difference, while with the two you can't see it so easily, especially the yellow is so vivid. To finish, my experience with artist paints is that the plain washes looked exactly the same, so the red and blue washes look exactly the same, but the yellow and green washes are different because the quality in pans is lower, but that's expected. The actual difference, which is quite surprising for me, is when it comes to opacity. The tubes are so much better, I can easily see the red and blue, while with the pans the color is really faded and kind of goes through the paper, if that makes sense. Like I can see the white of the paper through the paint, and I can't see that at all where I use tubes. I thought that maybe my brush had too much water, but I went back to look at the video and I can see that actually I did get rid of all the water. Like I kept patting my brush again and again to make it as dry as possible. So that really shouldn't be the case. Please read my blog if you want an extensive comparison of using pans versus tubes, because this is not the extensive comparison. On my blog I compared also mixing colors, quantity, convenience and pricing. So please visit paintspace.blog for more, and if you liked this video, take a moment to like it or subscribe to my blog to see more content like this. See you soon and thank you for watching.